Oh, all right. Now I'm like, all right.
You do it. Nose on.
I will, but first I'll still let some people in.
Yeah.
We're still a little early.
Yeah, we're good. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Gloria. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
Great. I'm going to mute myself. The dog is going to start talking.
Okay.
You know, my dog watches television. There's a dog on the television.
I don't know how to mute.
It's down at the bottom to the left.
Yeah, I'm on my phone though.
Oh, I see. Okay. That might be different.
On the phone, it's
Some of them.
oh, let me see.
But you
here.
did it.
She's good. She knows what she's doing. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Kristen.
How
Hi.
are you all?
Hello. Hi. Good to see you.
You too. How was book club?
It was great. It was
Oh,
wonderful.
good.
Ask Susanna. What do you think, Susanna? Was it good?
As usual, it's a graduate lecture series. That's how I always feel. I always love it. It's very engaging.
I think your description of the island as a campus.
Yeah, the
was really
island of
good.
campus.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was fun.
We're letting a few more people into the meeting. Here they come.
I have.
Okay, good.
And
Oh, hi, Ray and Sue. Hi. Hi.
Oh, it's okay.
my spices there.
Hi there.
My one is
Hello.
basil and
Oh, look at that, a babe.
Oh, baby.
Who's the babe?
Oh, is
I
that
can't see who it is.
chicks.
Oh, that's Linda with her granddaughter.
My grandson, Bowden.
Oh,
6 months.
wow. Hi.
And I don't know if we're going to be able to stay on the whole time, but we'll see.
Okay, that's great. Lovely to have you both. How old
gonna
is
learn-
he? How old is he?
so those pieces that you just.
He's just 6 months.
I know.
Wow, he's a bruiser.
I do know.
Yes, he is.
I'm just kind of getting nervous a little.
Now my battery's
Ray
running
and
out.
Sue, do we lose,
She's not nervous. She knows what she's.
Ray and Sue, do we lose your video?
Do you want me to take him when I go pick Madeline up? I'm gonna leave pretty soon.
Right.
Maybe. I'd like to watch this cooking show from the library.
Sure.
Do you mind?
Right.
Get some fresh air.
Come on, soup chunk. Let's go.
Look at that little curl.
This is Daddy.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Janet.
They're going for a ride.
Hiya.
Hi.
Oh, Janet.
Right. Well, we'll get started as everybody gets settled in, and welcome to In Our Kitchens, round 2 of library office kitchen cooking. We wanted to fill this hole. Everybody has been so great volunteering their time, and really, right, Gloria? It's been
Yeah.
wonderful.
We've had wonderful contributions. It's
It
been
really
great.
has been. But we like doing it, so we thought we'd hog the show one more time.
Anytime.
And as we said last time, you know, we cook a lot in this little office, and I have to tell you that we, you know, it's our ritual to say every morning, "What's for lunch?" As we walk in the door, "What's for lunch?" Sometimes I'll say, "Is it too early for me to ask what's for lunch?" But you know, we do what's for lunch a lot around here. So we're going to do a little what's for lunch with you today. And we're each going to contribute something again. And it is a little bit of a juggling act for us. So Susanna's going to start. I'm going to continue to let people in. Then I'm going to do a little something fun that I learned when I worked for a caterer on Block Island. So I'm going to share that with you, and that's a fun thing. And then Judy's going to wrap up the show and, as you know, probably steal the show. So, so welcome. And just for added fun, I'm going to be in the capital budget meeting as we're doing this.
Oh, wow.
You know, just for added pleasure. So we welcome you and we're glad you're here. And as always, thanks so much to Gloria and everyone at the Senior Advisory Committee for including us and for really moving us through the winter with grace and community and learning and experience and really how thoughtful it's been. So thanks.
Thanks to you guys for making it possible.
So obviously this is an office, so things may be blinking.
Ray and Sue, are you still there?
It looks like a couple people that have disappeared. Can you push it a little further back?
We are.
We are.
Okay,
hear
we're
us?
not on video.
hear us?
Is that by choice?
No, we
What's wrong?
Did you hit your video?
are.
We can see ourselves.
We see ourselves. We say we are on video. On video. Can anyone else see
Nope.
us?
Not
We
yet.
can hear you. I was off too.
Can anyone else?
Yes.
We can't see you.
All right.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Whatever.
This is ridiculous.
No,
Okay, so the
Periodically, we have these glitches, so, but we do hear you. I hope you can hear and see others.
Yep. We
Okay,
can.
good. Good. Welcome.
We can.
We can.
Okay, we can. So we can also, I don't know how everyone else feels about mason jars, but I grew up loving them. Still do. So we have our regular wide mouth variety. I often save pasta sauce jars. So I always have my little app. And this is another one I found recently. Versus recycling, I keep them. Someone else is coming in. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's heard of the mason jar salad, but this is something I've been doing for years. And it just really depends. It's not planned or calculated. I just look at my fridge and whatever vegetables need to get eaten, that's usually what happens. I was thinking of doing sweet potatoes with it. Like there are different things you can add to it, like nuts and dried fruit. But today I'm just going with what was in the fridge this morning. I get the Misfits every week, so I'm able to have just different funny shaped things that I have. This is my carrot. Funny, but so right here I have, so there's like a way of doing it where you kind of wait it out. You put the liquids at the bottom. So I'm gonna do the salad dressing first. And I don't really measure anything, I just eyeball it. So I do a balsamic, which at home we also usually do, we also have our our apple cider vinegar with the mother, but for now I'm just using a vinegar, whatchamacallit, yeah, just the balsamic vinegar, because I thought that would be easier. I have some pressed avocado and safflower oil that I got from Misfits. Have interesting things that you can try. I just hope I do this right. Let's see. And then I get the Everything Bagel seasoning. So that's quick and easy. So you just shake it in. And you got a dressing. Oh, I have a sugar around here.
Oh, but not that.
It's somewhere.
Look for that today, everybody.
What?
Everything was listening.
Because next week's
I haven't
program, last
seen
week's
it.
supposed to be this week.
Somewhere.
Did you just add sugar to it?
Yeah, I have a around here somewhere, but at this moment, I'm not seeing it. But that kind of happens. Maybe it fell. I don't know. All right, well, I have a packet of sugar somewhere. And even if not, it's
Like the
you have
Julia
to have
Child
it.
show.
Usually, I mean, a lot of times too, I just take this and pour it directly on with oil directly on. So, but this is, and you know, you want to have something and you're planning to take a salad with.
Maybe check your
Okay,
pocket.
it's good. Okay, so, smells good. You got it.
She's calling.
There's a lot of things you can,
Yeah.
so this is just, my way of cooking is just kind of intuitive, what tastes good. So, like I said, you put the heavier things on the bottom. So, potatoes. Tomatoes are gonna not go quite in first. I sometimes use red kidney beans, but here I have some organic chickpeas. So it's not just bread, it can just be what you have that tastes good. I've used black beans. I just kind of gauge it, like, I don't know, if I'm really hungry. I often share them. I don't know what that is. That's a different kind of bean into this. And I have
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, right. I hope they don't even see us.
Hope they don't hear us.
Oh,
What's that other voice?
lost it again.
That voice in the background.
This is hysterical. But now it's shut down.
They lost the cook.
Maybe it's us.
No, it's not you.
Hi, Ann.
Pasas los.
Can
We
you see
tuned in
anything?
late. What are you making?
I want to know what Steve Robeson is eating.
Yes, looks good.
He, he's snacking. What snack are you having, Steve?
Good.
Some kind of chips.
Yep.
Yummy.
Miss chips.
Cindy?
Cindy Bowdy.
Oh, her hair looks dark.
Yeah, that was me. I'm gonna,
I wonder if we should call them and tell them we can't see them.
There's two helicopters flying over.
Two.
Two. I died.
yeah, I hear them.
I'm calling Susanna right now. Let's see.
Did you see those helicopters?
I heard that.
Military.
I haven't, they're not, I can hear them, but they're not over here yet.
They're flying towards the airport.
Yeah, they just went over my house.
Oh.
Okay, they wanted me to. We can see others. We just have lost the kitchen.
Nothing serious.
Okay. Okay, right. I'll tell everybody. Okay, bye. They got disconnected. We've lost the kitchen for a moment, but they are attempting to get back. This is a first for us. Last week, unfortunately, those of you who were here, you know that unfortunately Sandra's kitchen froze a few times during the presentation.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. We had
Yeah.
a lot of difficulty. It's also, that was the first for us, but this is beyond first. Now we've lost the kitchen.
I'm glad I'm glad I'm having leftovers tonight.
Yeah, me too. It's really sweet of them to come up and pitch in during this period. We were
It
trying
is.
to fill in, we were trying to fill in the schedule, and here we go. I think here she is, back again, Susanna in the kitchen.
Oh, we're back. Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. And there's two more people coming in.
Oh,
Willie and Judy. That might be our Judy out there.
okay.
Okay, so Bill is on his way in. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Okay, so just a quick, to quickly catch everyone up. So I'm just doing something that's very easy. It's a good idea for like if you're making your lunch for work or you want to go to the beach, a picnic. I'm doing a mason jar salad. I start by making a vinaigrette dressing. That is on the bottom layer. I used some spices. I just used the different things I had in my cupboard. I put some organic chickpeas in, olives, broccoli, basically whatever is in my kitchen that needed to get eaten. I'm kind of like, the way I cook is I cook to eat more than it's kind of a different relationship for me than I like cooking, I guess, when I'm cooking, and I like eating. So here's some Parmesan cheese, and I can just put that on the top. And then on top, I just take whatever lettuce I have. And I squish it in the top as much as I can. And then the fun part of this salad, and I have some mesclun salads. And the fun part, and I just, like I said earlier, I just use old mason jars or old pasta jars. And then it travels well. And then you can fill up another one with an iced coffee, and they can go together. And when I first started working here a few years ago, Kristen would always be like, what is that? It's like this little missile that would come with me. And so when you're ready, then you start shaking it. You do it like this. And then it's ready. And you can eat it out of this container, or you can pour it into a bowl. And these will last for a couple days in the fridge. So
There you
that's
go.
what I got.
Nice.
It's really easy to do. It's a good way to use up the veggies in the fridge, and it's healthy.
Yeah, who would think?
And you can put meat in it. You can, I've used sweet potatoes that were roasted from the night before. I've used only fresh stuff. Yeah, you want to meet it closer.
Pretty.
It's really good. It's, caramelized walnuts are good in it. Dried cranberries, lots of different things. Apples, you could do a fruit one. Any and all variants are welcomed.
Yeah.
And now Kristen is going to show her variation.
So we apologize for the technical difficulties. Boy, let's hope the big broadband project works better.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go political on you today. I'm going to be good. I'm going to
Okay,
keep cooking. Going to keep
Behave
it to
yourself.
cooking.
behave yourself.
So, as with all Block Islanders, when you're a kid out here, you work a bunch of jobs and you do a bunch of things and you find your way. And I learned really early on that when you're on Block Island, if you're not making money, you're spending it. And those are the two ways that your time goes. You're either spending it or making it. And so I always was working and picking up work where I could. And I worked in a bunch of kitchens. I was never the front of the house. I never was a waitress, although I think probably could host, but I never was a wait person or bartender, barkeep or anything. But I worked in a bunch of kitchens, and from that I got some catering gigs. And this was a trick that I learned from one of my catering gigs. So I start with my wooden bowl, and I have a bunch of wooden bowls, as I'm sure all of you do. But I have to tell you, this is a great one. This is a William and Sonoma, and it's their cheapo one, and I love it. It's my favorite. And so in it are just 2 cloves of garlic, which I got the skins off of by just, smashing it with a knife and peeling it. And then I cover them with salt, the 2 cloves. Just, a pretty good amount of salt, pretty covered, not like totally coated, but covered. And then a fork, and I'm just gonna macerate it, right? I'm just gonna get that salt and open up that garlic. And I like a garlicky dressing for salad. This is a salad dressing I'm making. I like it garlicky. I think it's healthy and good for everybody, or we know that, right? We know it's healthy and good for everybody. So, and I'm gonna add a little bit more salt because I can tell it needs like a little bit more to like get mushed in there and sort of like, I don't want to say tenderize. That's not what's happening with salt, but one of you cooks out there knows what's happening with the salt and the garlic. Susanna says I'm massaging it. I'm really not. I'm really kind of being a little rough. And so it's mushed, and all the garlic has now, all the salt has now been absorbed in the garlic. It's fun to make your dressing right in your bowl. Just gonna do it another second. And then I have olive oil.
Oh, yeah.
That I dragged home, not the oil, this oil is long gone, but I dragged home my bottle, we show my bottle from Naples because I loved it and I didn't break in my bag.
Good.
And I like
Go to a Italian.
I like apple cider vinegar, which we keep at, I'm gonna put that in the bowl. And I'm a little bit of a cook like Susanna, in the sense that we don't measure, we just kind of go for it. And then I'm gonna whip it up right here in the bowl. And now you have a dressing. So depending upon what kind of salad I would be making, I could add mustard to this for mustard vinaigrette. I could add for like a raspberry vinaigrette. I could add, really like a flavor that you wanted.
In the video, you could do it well. Show them.
Yeah.
I'm good to
And then I'm just gonna make salad right in this bowl because now I have, and so we're gonna have spinach because we're working on some iron in here. And because we're having spinach salad, we're gonna have some fruit in it. This is strawberries and blueberries. Make a huge salad because it's 4 o'clock at night and I'm not sure when we're gonna eat this. And I don't like a limpy salad the next day. Judy cooked up some bacon for us. We're gonna put in there. We like this at work. We like to, each bring a little something and make something. Susanna's eating a strawberry. I'm gonna have a piece of the chicken. Judy also chopped me some onions. I could actually put anything of Susanna's salad in here.
Yeah,
but,
do.
But then you have a dressed salad, kind of fun, right at the table.
Oh, looks good. Looks good.
Nice healthy garlic in there. That's a great little dressing that we make, and you can see that it wet all the salad and it's good.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, nice one.
My turn. So I was at the store, Stop and Shop, and they have this beautiful rotisserie chicken. And because we were making salad, I always like to have a little protein with it. So what I do is I take this, if I can open it, I'm having trouble with my fingers today.
You want us to do it?
I got it. And I take and I cut it up.
Till we can't eat. I don't know, you can't see what you know.
I know, it's, oh, there.
Take and cut it all up, break it
Yeah,
up.
that's better.
Oh, we lost it again.
I didn't do anything.
How are we doing? Can you see it
I
now?
have-
There you go.
We
little
can
better?
see the table, that's good, yeah.
No, now we just see Gloria.
Oh, no, you should be seeing the speaker view.
Well, you need to do,
There she comes again.
Do you do speaker view, everyone?
It keeps moving back and forth.
Yeah, when whoever's talking, that's who's
that's
on
the
the
speaker
screen.
view, right?
So after I take this meat off the bone, I take and throw the whole bone into my pot of broth. And then I make a soup out of it. But meanwhile, I can cut up the chicken and we can put it with our salad. Okay, I usually take the skin off of it because I don't like the skin on it. And just make nice chunks.
Judy's very professional. I would just tear it up.
I mean, you can make them as small or as big as you like. They're already eating the salad.
We could,
Fruit
we
salad.
could also put the cheese in.
And just, I don't know if you can see that or not, it's just chunks.
Yeah,
And then there's the bone, there's the, thanks. Oh,
Pour it in.
take a few.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. But, and so I let this, usually let my chicken bones cook down. But today I brought some veggies and I'm just gonna pour it in there along with my potatoes and veggies. And that'll cook up. I have some spices, which I have thyme, garlic. I have a little basil in there and chives. Add that to my pot. I'm gonna stir it,
Ah,
let it
Butter.
cook. And for dinner tomorrow.
someone should
Okay,
mute,
whoever's phone, I can mute you.
please
Yeah.
mute.
I'll mute you.
So now we have two lunches. We have a chicken soup for lunch tomorrow. And we have the salad,
oh, see it, shut it off.
chicken breast for dinner tonight. But it's that easy to do. Just whip it up. Kristen made that beautiful salad. She said, what are we gonna do with it? I said, well, we can have supper. So here we are at supper.
There's Judy's head again.
And that's all I do. That's why I don't have to worry about my head. All we have to do is finish cooking this. It'll take about 30 minutes. The broth from the bones from the chicken will be just, the rest of the chicken will just be falling apart. I take that out, I let it cool, and then I pick it apart and put all the chicken back into the pan. Now this, my kids will eat. It's just the,
When she says her kids, maybe that's us.
the legs and the wings is what's left. Well, there's a little piece of thigh on there, which I can break off and put in the pot. Take the bones out. When I'm at home, I don't have a lot of, I do the whole bones. I throw the whole bones in there. I throw the leg bones. I usually cook that first, and then I take and put my vegetables in afterwards. So I let the bones on the chicken cook up a little bit for about a half an hour, but today I just threw it all together. So it'll be nice. I didn't put any salt in it. My doctor told me I got to start watching my salt intake, but there's so much salt on a pre-cooked chicken that you really don't need extra salt unless you like it on for yourself. So, and I don't use pepper because I'm allergic to pepper. So these girls already know that. They get their own pepper shaker and salt shaker, so they know that that's what we do. But the salad looks great. I mean, we used to do wilted salad. How many has done wilted spinach salad? And that's just a vinaigrette with bacon, and it's the hot salad dressing. And you pour it's delicious. but even though the cold is good too. I gotta wash my hands.
And also with fried mushrooms, it's really good in a spinach salad. That's not what we do at work because we don't have a kitchen, but something I do at home sometimes with garlic and just
I
garlic.
mean, she was making soup.
She probably brought a plate.
She's making soup with the leftover chicken bones and chicken.
Love to do that.
Yeah. So we have, you know, a pre-packaged chicken. Usually sometimes I'll cook up some of that for us for a meal.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'll bring it in for the girls to finish up because I can't eat a whole chicken and Jada doesn't eat that much. So we
And
share.
this one's organic, so that's good.
We share.
So, you know, I made a joke about who was going to eat salad at 4 o'clock, but I am because I realized I didn't have enough lunch. But when Susanna came and did the mason jar salads when we first hired her, it was great fun. You know, I had never seen that and stuff, and we wanted to share that with you today because we thought that's kind of a fun thing. You can put that in your cooler and go to the beach with that, right? You don't have to shake it. It doesn't have to become wilted. You can just do that at the beach. And I want to say one more thing that Susanna has contributed a lot of great things to the library since her hiring. And I know our friend Gloria can attest to that. They've done a lot of great work this past winter. But Susanna really moved us towards composting. So you should know that your library is the first town department to compost. We keep all our food scraps, and we have one of the big compost bins that we bought at the transfer station on the library grounds, and it's always really Susanna that pushes that and made that happen. But we've totally reduced our garbage.
And usually I bring the compost out to the bin.
Yeah, we're like, it's your idea. You got to bring it out.
It's okay. Also, if one wanted to compost and you didn't have space in your own yard, or you were just worried, the 1661 has a bin that anyone can go to and put their green compost in. So, I mean, they say table scraps, which I think is interpretive, but I think generally compost, like, you know, it could be things that you could just throw in and feed the animals. Like I threw them a cabbage head and they went to town on it. So, and they were excited, and it was like an ostrich, and I was surprised about that. I'm over here. Hi. So compost, you can definitely do that if you don't mind driving to the farm.
I want to mention something else. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I too save mason jars, and I was always very frustrated with the lids, that I'd lose the lids and whatnot. So I discovered on Amazon.
These ones?
Yes. Yep. You can buy these.
My mother discovered, well, they have these also at Stop and Shop. And
there you go.
Them where you can get the metal straws. Just be careful. We don't want any injuries. The metal straws. Sometimes when people are walking and they fall, that can be dangerous.
So they come like, I think 6 big ones and 6 little ones. So it's,
yeah.
You can
Yeah.
see,
Well, I have a little one too somewhere, but
yeah, they're handy.
I have a ton of these jars. I mean, like, if anyone wants some mason jars, let me know, because I've been saving them and I'm about to post to the bib to give them away. Because I figure, like, whether it's the lemonade lady that sells lemonade in the summers, or someone is going to want them. Or that's my impression.
She has handles on hers.
Oh, does she?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. For whatever reason. Well, it just makes it easier to drink out of.
Yeah.
Well, the handles are nice.
Yeah. So whatever works. So you could use that to make a salad to go. I mean, if it's big enough, you know, if it's littler, I mean, I've also used these tiny ones for just a tiny salad. Either it works. And I also store in my own pantry, I have bigger mason jars, and I store all of my like nuts and fruits and such in those jars.
So tell me, you found those plastic lids, they fit the top of a mason jar?
Yeah, they are 2 different. I have 2 different sizes, but I
this
learned
one's
that
for
you
a
can get it
wide
at
mouth.
Stop and Shop.
This one is a wide mouth, and then
Yeah.
there's a smaller version, I think, that Janet's talking about that can a
Small.
standard.
Big.
And this is just a spaghetti jar, and then I just, or maybe it's a pickle jar. Might be a pickle jar. Anyways, I just washed it in the dishwasher, and that worked.
Yeah. I save mine.
Yeah, I just can't. It's hard for me to throw things away.
Exactly. They're good,
Yeah.
good glass jars.
Yeah.
Right, right.
And they-
Especially to like preserve things, like if you want to.
Mhm.
The nice thing about them is they got the measurements on the.
On the side,
on the
right.
side. So that
I
if you
also,
want to measure, you could.
I save them for leftover paint too, so.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Yeah, and then you can also like, my mother does the kind of pickling that you don't actually seal the jar. You just kind of like do the light pickles, so you can do that with it too.
Yeah.
But mason jars, I feel like they have so many uses nowadays. So
They
iced coffee, I often, now with COVID, I haven't done it as much because I don't really go anywhere or to get coffee. But I would often bring my jar with me, and they would just fill it up. So made to be, I don't know, to not waste plastic paper.
Has anyone made oatmeal in there in a mason jar? I've seen that.
Oh
Putting-
yeah, like the acai. I'm saying it wrong.
I
Acai.
don't know how to say it, but I've never tasted it, but I guess I've seen it advertised.
You can do so many things. Like I recently made a smoothie, and my daughter put a chocolate sort of thing she made with coconut oil and cocoa powder and vanilla, and it was like a hardened chocolate, like layered chocolate on the top. It was like really good. Out of my league, but I ate it. And it was really good. But yeah, you can put like anything in them. Actually, I lived in Switzerland for 10 years, and the Swiss are big into this thing they call Berker muesli. And it's after Dr. Berker, who basically you take yogurt, you could use Greek yogurt or any plain yogurt. And then the night before you could put oats in it, you could put muesli, which is kind of, where the name came from. And you can put like bananas, strawberries, any fruit that you have, and you let it sit overnight, and it's like super healthy and
Got a recipe.
Yeah.
and super
sounds
good.
good.
It's really healthy for you. And
Yeah.
the fruits are pretty healthy. So
This conversation is reminding me of something we do as a chicken soup. And it's basically when we have a chicken, like and we put all the bones in the refrigerator or freezer. And if you have leftovers after dinner, you put them in a container and you put them in the freezer. And when there's no more room in your freezer, you get a stock pot up and you put all the stuff in the stock pot and add some broth, and in a couple hours, you got, not even that long, you've got a good hearty soup. And we do this pretty regularly. And so our freezer is always filled with what we call soup starter or soup. And it's just, every time you make it, it's a little different because you never know what your leftovers are. But it's a great way. We never have leftovers in our
yeah,
house.
I usually label things if I put them in the freezer, because otherwise I'm like, okay, here we go, it's an adventure. But yeah, it's kind of like that for me when I make things. Every time it's a little bit different. How is that going?
This is almost done. It's almost done. This chick's taken some of the meat off the bones, and the bone will come out very shortly, but I just wanted to go a little bit more. And we could take the bone out, and it'll be just about, the meat's almost all off of it. But again, I usually do this before I put my vegetables in. But you see there?
And you're using the same cooker you use for this lump.
Right. Yeah.
For anyone
You
that's
can use a
curious.
crock pot. You can use anything, over on the stove. And what I usually do is let it cool down, then pull the rest of the meat off. But it's pretty well gone right now. Just the little pieces on there from the bone and the wishbone. We'll have to do my granddaughter and I'll have to do the wishbone. let it dry.
There we go.
Yeah, and then we can pull the wish from Make-A-Wish. But I'll take that meat off of there afterwards. So, yeah, that's,
Any questions or does anyone want to share?
Sometimes I'll do that. I'll make a chicken broth using the leftover bones or turkey broth, and then I'll throw lentils in.
oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You can throw rice, lentils, whatever
Mhm.
thing. I'm not a great lover of rice and lentils, although I will put it in there occasionally just for something different. And it comes out really nice.
Mhm.
I'm more of a stew person than a soup person. So I like lots and lots and lots of vegetables.
Yeah.
And then, which is really tasty then. So I like it thick, less broth, more veggies.
Yeah, me too.
Today, all I put was carrots, celery, onion, and carrots
Mhm.
and potatoes.
That's
So,
carrots twice.
yeah, carrots twice. That's because I'm.
Yeah.
But I did that. I peeled those all this morning so that we'd have it all ready for today, this afternoon. I gotta keep turning this down. It's really boiling.
And it's
away.
pretty like easy and quick.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
So
Yeah.
To commit too much.
So we'll put that, we'll cool it down and then we'll put it in the refrigerator for tomorrow for lunch. And then we have our rest of our salad. We can cut that up and make that and just add our salad dressing, and we have lunch already. Like to join us. But
I think I'll make soup tomorrow.
yeah, it's fun to do and have it on hand, and just, sometimes it's cold and you just want something different.
Oh, we love soup. Have
Yeah.
soup. I make a lot and freeze it so that we can always pull it out for lunch.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So, and it's a great, if you're watching your weight, soup is one of the greatest Weight Watcher type of food because it fills you up without adding a bunch
A lot of calories. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, especially chicken soup. Yeah. So,
Well, thank you for adding to my low impact repertoire, because anything that could be mixed up in a jar or a bowl
Right.
or a
No,
pot.
well, it's like we like to read. So we're reading, we're like cooking a little, reading mostly.
yeah, we're always coming up with a new recipe. Trying to. That's how we got the slump. We were looking through one of the Block Island cookbooks.
Right.
And that's how we got the slump. And we thought, oh, what a slump. So then everything started bringing back memories of how my mother used to do apples and dumplings.
Cobblers.
Lemon sauce. And so we decided to make the slump. And then this is just an easy thing because we didn't know, like Kristen says, what are you cooking today? Or what'd you bring for lunch today? Or what are you doing? And 90% of the time, somebody will bring something extra that they have made the night before, or, if you're,
Oh, like
just
this
to
week
share.
we got some Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had that in 10 years, but it still was the same.
That hasn't changed. It's on the mainland on Monday, and I just was craving Kentucky Fried Chicken. I love their coleslaw. Their coleslaw is one of I just love their coleslaw.
Oh, that's.
So I usually buy extra
Yes.
coleslaw and then get the chicken for everybody else. And my granddaughter loves the mashed potatoes and gravy. So it's a whole thing of that.
We're not our sponsor, don't worry.
Yeah. But I just love the coleslaw, and so does my granddaughter. She'll eat a whole. They come in these nice little, like these containers,
Yeah.
which I've got the bacon in. They'll come in those containers. She'll eat almost that whole coleslaw container of coleslaw by herself.
Is it mayonnaise based?
I'm sorry?
Is it a mayonnaise based?
I think it is. It's got a white sauce in it, so I'm assuming it is mayonnaise, although it doesn't taste mayonnaise. Like some coleslaw, you go in the restaurant and it's all mayonnaise. I don't know what they do to it, but it doesn't taste mayonnaisey.
Mhm.
That's what I think I like about it. And I'm not so sure that they don't put pineapple in it.
Wow,
Yeah, a little pineapple in my coleslaws, really.
that's
A
different.
little zip. Yeah.
Right.
So that will be the next thing. Well, we've got St. Patrick's Day coming up.
Okay.
I already got my corned beef getting ready. So we'll be on St. Patty's Day, we'll be having corned beef and cabbage here.
Right.
Be more Irish than usual.
Right.
So
So in our family, you were saying you say to each other, "What's for lunch?" But the tradition in our family, years ago, one of our nieces said when we were all together in a big group, we're the only family that must be planning what we're going to have for dinner while we're eating lunch.
Yeah.
And it seems as though we're always doing that. We've just finished a meal or are about to finish a meal and we're thinking of the next one.
yeah,
So,
when I lived in Wisconsin, that's what happened.
yeah.
We had such a big family that you just get through dinner or lunch and you say, oh, now what am I going to make for supper? Or when the kids were on the school bus, I'd have to have something for a snack because I drove the school bus and they always wanted to get off in between before I park the bus. So I make a big fruit bowl and slice vegetables and fruit and have it out for them so that they can have a snack at school. And when I got home, by the time I got home, which was only about 10 minutes later, there was nothing left. So they had eaten everything. And then we used to make our own yogurt also. Yeah.
I used to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's an overnight thing and where it sets. And it's an overnight thing. And in the morning, I'd get up and the yogurt would be gone because the kids would already had gotten into it for breakfast. So it's kind of fun to make. Those things are kind of fun to make. And I always loved making Pat's bread. Pat Doyle's bread. So, and that's always fun to have.
Right.
So, any other?
Do we know who we have for next week?
Yes, it's Cindy Kelly, isn't it?
Oh,
No.
No.
Next, who do we have next week? Desiree.
I think it's me. I think it's me.
Desiree, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
And what you,
And now I'm realizing that it's next Wednesday. It's St. Patrick's Day. I should have done something Irish.
you still
But
can.
But I'm making salmon and lentils, and the lentils are green. So maybe we can
There
count
you
that.
are.
There.
Perfect. Perfect.
That sounds good.
That's it.
yummy.
I'll put a little Irish spin on it somehow.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, it
good.
is St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, have a potato on the side.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, you could do a Irish dessert, some kind of liqueur mint or something.
Potato.
Exactly.
Like, what do they eat for dinner?
So,
Right. Wow.
Well, thank you everyone for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys. This was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to
Okay,
see
hope to see everyone
Thank
next
you.
week.
Thank you for
Goodbye.
coming. Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Nancy.
Bye-bye.
Bye. When are you coming
bye,
home?
thank you.
Did someone ask a question?
I'm asking Janet when she's coming back.
Oh, yeah, we're coming back now, April 30th, May 1st. We'll be on the island May 1st.
Oh,
Good.
you're not
Good.
coming.
Good.
Yeah, originally we were going to come back this 19th of March, but we had to change that. So coming back May 1st. Can't wait.
Oh, yeah, we can't
And I'm
wait.
going to apply for a job at the library because they have too much fun down there.
Well, you know, we are posting a position soon.
Gloria? Gloria,
Yeah, yeah.
happy birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Happy
someone's
birthday,
having a birthday.
Gloria.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
thank you all. Thank you. That's sweet.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. How I didn't know anyone knew.
Now we all
Now
know.
everybody knows.
Now everybody knows.
That's
Great.
top secret for the moment for a short time. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay,
Good
bye.
to-
Okay. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
it, turn it.